Hi, my name is Yiming Li, and my teammates are Yushen Chen and Yaopu Wang. This is a demo for our project Violin for computational synthetic biology. Through taking this course, we have found that there are a lot of software tools that aim to help with different stages of synthetic biology, namely specification, design, assembly, and testing. As helpful as they may be, we're afraid the mere number of tools can somehow act as a barrier to synthetic biology. Having to learn so many tools can be a daunting task and slows down research process. Therefore, we want to find a way to reduce the learning curve of existing and powerful tools, that is, making them more accessible to users. And the tool we have chosen to work with is Cello. Ergo our name, Violin. It provides the users with more options to interact with Cello. So far, we have enabled two input options, truth table and Boolean logic. Because of our goal to make synthetic biology tools more accessible and do not slow down research process in the meantime, Violin has zero learning curve and does not take more running time than using Cello directly. Besides that, making specification using our tool should take 40% less time, which is expected to be more with increasing number of inputs. With that being said, now Yaopu Wang is going to demonstrate the installation and commands of Violin.
Alright, so first I'm going to talk about the installation of Violin. So we have a very complex README here explaining how to install Violin. So after installing the Google Chrome driver, we have a required .txt file that is ready for you to do a installation only in one step. And this is only a line of code you need in the terminal. Simply paste in the terminal and press enter. And we'll install our CLI with all the requirements onto your machine. And to run Violin, you only need to type in Violin and press enter. Here we have options such as a help function to tell you what each command does, and we have 6 different commands doing different things. In Violin, we have 6 different functions, and one of the most common used one is create truth table, and you just type in Violin space create truth table, and it will prompt the question for you. How many inputs would you like? We have 3 inputs, and it will explain to you how to write logic using different gates. For example, here we have in 1 or not in 2, and not in 3. If we use this logic, it will prompt the logic truth table for you. To view this truth table, you could type in Violin view truth, and it opens up the truth table for you to edit. The next function we have is called empty truth table. So the idea is the user tells us how many inputs they would like, and we'll create a truth table with half filled and let the user to fill out the output. So simply type Violin space empty truth table and tell us how many inputs you would like. For example, we type in 3 here, and it will create the truth table, opens up the CSV file, and here you would need to create your own output. Save and close. We'll move on to the next step. So after the user created their truth table, the next step for them is to compile the truth table into Verilog. In order to do that, the user type in Violin compile and give us a name for the module, AAA, and we'll automatically compile the Verilog code as such with a progress indicated in the logs. To view the Verilog, the user type in Violin view Verilog, and the Verilog text file automatically pops up. And they could also edit the Verilog code here.
So now we will show you the most important function of our project. It's one of the violin command. If you type in the violin.cello and also type in the input and output of the circuits, like here we have 3 inputs and 1 output, then click enter. Then it will ask you to input the username. Here I just input my username and also double check the password. Then it will ask you to name the design. Like here, I name my design 3. And also you can upload the UCF file, but if you don't want to, you can just click enter. And so it will use the default UCF file. And if you want to show the wiring, you can just type in the show wiring. Then it will automatically open the Chrome. Then it will sign you in according to your username and password. Then after several seconds, it will upload the Verilog code and the inputs and outputs. Then it will go to the results page to show the wiring. Then it will go back to the Verilog page and type in the design name and click the run. Oh, by the way, the Verilog code is what we get from the truth table we did before.
Thank you for watching, and may your journey with violin be fruitful.